Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week I went ahead and I decided that I wanted to know, what is the cheapest top handle saw on Amazon? Is it quality? Should you be spending your money on it? So I went ahead, typed it in. This is the cheapest top handle saw on Amazon that I could find. Right there. Box just says chainsaw. 2-stroke. Yep. It says it's leading technology, powerful, and safe and reliable. And it's a 2-stroke. Let's take this out of the box, see what it comes with. First, like all others, all of these China saws, you get little bar cover, little 12-inch bar, ooh, my favorite, another China saw pamphlet, instructional manual. A little mixing jug. Question, anybody who buys these China saws and runs them and solely them, do you use these little jugs they come with, or do you just mix up your own fuel like most people and do it that way? Or is this something y'all use? So you got that. A funnel, imagine to mix your fuel with, which is good. I'll actually use that, not to mix fuel, but for other things. You get a parts or a tool bag. You get this tool bag. Ooh. You get a slightly dull file. It's the same exact file as the one that came with the Weimar and came with the Garwiner, but this one, it's still dull feeling, but this is slightly less dull feeling, if that makes sense. Allen keys for doing things, a little screwdriver for adjusting things, and a cheap little scrunch. And you get the chain. It's says it's 3/8. I don't know about that, but it's what it says. 3/8 pitch. Maybe it is. Yep, we'll never get this. Oh. There we go. So that's I imagine this is, same quality craftsmanship as what came with the Weimar and the Garwiner saw, as far as, the quality of the chain. Which I can tell you already, on those other two saws, the quality is not, as far as the chain goes. I'm not saying the actual units themselves, though it's yet to be determined. We haven't run them enough to know if they're going to hold up for an extended period of time. But the chains are not the best quality. You can tell that right away. It's pretty simple. And you get, obviously, the power head. There it is, and that is officially its name, is a QZT-0, QZT-ODO 2500 chainsaw. That's officially what it's labeled as. Got a primer ball which sucks. Do you guys like primer wells? I don't like primer wells. It's just, you know, they never last. Steel stuff, you know, some of the higher end stuff tends to last longer. They use probably better rubbers and plastics, whatever. That on the cheap stuff, they never seem to. I bought other cheap equipment and they just never hold up. It does have a lanyard hook, so you can, if you're a climber, you could use this thing. It's pretty thin, but you can adjust your bar oil down here. So that on off switch right there, you know. Gas, I think. Yeah, gas and bar oil. You know, it's got everything so far that a chainsaw should come with. This is your choke. That's choked. That's not. This is, I imagine, this is where your air filter would be. Just install this bar in the chain and see what it looks like. So on this one, different than the Gerwin or the Weimars, the adjuster is on the side of the case, which is cool. I like that. That's a good thing. There it is. The QZT ODO gas chainsaw 2500 from Amazon. It's the Amazon's cheapest chainsaw. I will tell you, it's everything's plastic. Really expect much. I don't know if there's something. There it goes. It's got a weird chain brake, I can tell you that. Like, all right, there it goes. I don't know. Jeez. Yeah, that's weird. That's not gonna last. I can tell you that right off before we even take it out, before we even run it. That chain brake's gonna be a problem in its life. Well, providing this thing starts up and runs when we take it out and test it, I mean, you got everything you need to start, besides the gas and the oil, clearly. They're not gonna give you that. But you got everything you need if you ordered this. You know, go out and buy yourself a little thing of two-cycle oil and some gas. It comes with everything you need to start cutting. And you know, if you're ambitious person and you're just wanting to start a tree company, you know, be an arborist climbing, it's got what you need to start climbing. Will it last? You know what? You did one job with it, it was $100. If you do one job with it and you're an arborist and you're climbing, you've made your money back. And that might give you your first paycheck, right? And then you might be able to go out and purchase a better saw. You do 2 jobs, you know, however many jobs it gets you through, I don't know. But it's got everything you would need to start at least supporting yourself, supporting your family, making some money. So on my next video, on another video, we will go outside, we'll put some fuel in this, we'll fire it off, we'll see how it runs, see if it cuts. Eventually we'll put it against the battery operated Milwaukee, I don't know. That one's probably this is a 25cc, well it's got a claimed 25 cc's. So it probably won't be as torquey as the Milwaukee, because those battery ones, you know, anybody who's run them know they're pretty torquey. They've got some, but this was also cheaper. By the time you buy that for a couple $100 and then buy a battery, if you don't already have them, for a couple $100, you know, your minimum, you know, $400 or $500 in on that one. This one, $100 and some gas. So my next video, we'll take it outside, we'll fire it up for the first time and put it through some wood. I got a bunch of down trees from the storms over the winter, so we'll do what this thing is truly intended for, and we'll limb out some trees. I'm not going to climb with it because I'm not a climber, but we'll limb out some trees, we'll cut some smaller stuff, just see how it does. You know, you're not going to go out and clear some redwoods with this sucker, but you will do what it's intended for. You know, that is that's the QZT ODO 2500. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Have a great whatever you're doing. Just enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy life. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Like and subscribe.